Forward to seeing her in person. Tara's always a good time. You know who we also love to see in person is Debbie from Home Depot. So nice to see you in studio.
Nice to see you too.
So we're going to talk a little bit today about filtering your water. Yep. You know, I have to admit to you, I have been drinking plain tap water without filtering it for a while. And then we started drinking the purified distilled water. I was like, I can't go back to regular tap. So I'm really glad we're talking about this today. I certainly need some help. What do you want to show us?
Well, you know, in our tap water, well, now that you've changed,
that I've switched.
Happy. It's not really for drinking because there's calcium, magnesium, lead, sediment, rust. You know, there's a lot of things in there that you shouldn't ingest. And so to know, first of all, what's in your water, there's a few ways you can do it. Okay. So we've got a free in-home water test that you can pick up at Home Depot any day. There's a big chip clip area. And what it comes with is a little bottle and then a free postage envelope and then a little pad and a survey. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a little water from your tap in there. You're going to put it into the foam. Then you're going to slip that in here, and then you're going to fill out the card, and it'll ask you many questions about your water and your lifestyle, and you send it off. And then they're going to test it and send you the results. Or this is a H2O OK drinking water test, and this one is right in your house right now, and it comes with different test strips like this.
Here's the
and
test strip.
You're just going to
voila, put it in here.
There, yep, all the way.
Where did this water? Do I leave it in here?
This is tap water
from here at the station.
And then and then you can pull it out.
Oh,
and
already?
Then, and then you're just going to put it up against the chart the right way. And it's going to tell you what your water is. Is it too hard? Is it too soft? pH balance, alkalinity, all kinds of things.
Interesting.
Very similar to your pool test strips. And you want to test your pool as well, in and out, and then on the back of your test strip, you have the chart as well. Now, what do you do with that information? You can do a few different things. So we've got in-home service at Home Depot, and it's free, and they come out to your house, test your water, and they can install a whole house filtration system.
Wow.
And this is called point of entry. So there's two different kinds of filtration, point of entry and point of use. We'll get to point of use later, but point of entry is before your water heater, before your water softener, whatever you have, you're going to put in a whole house water filter. And what that does, it's great for your appliances, it's great for your pipes, it's great for your drinking water, your refrigerator, your dishwasher. It keeps the calcium out and all the sediments and the magnesium and everything, and keeps everything flowing good and preventing buildup. So your appliances last a lot longer, your drinking water is ready to go, washing your dishes is pure.
I have a lot of calcium buildup in some of our drips, our faucets and stuff like that, so that's really helpful to have.
So yeah, this will take care of that for your faucets, your shower faucet, even, you know, rinsing off yourself. You don't need as much moisturizer. And a water softener comes into play with that as well, but a whole house water filtration system is great. Now, if you use a water filtration system, you see on there, there's letters. Now, this one is H, this one is G, and then on the filters, you have the exact letters, so you don't have to worry about, oh, what model number do I have?
So and how often would you have to change a filter in something like this?
So it depends what unit you get. Sometimes it's 6 months, sometimes it's 3 months, so it depends which one, and you want to follow the manufacturer instructions. And then you want to definitely rinse off your pool filters if you have any. Keep your chlorine in your pool floater up to date and everything like that. And then these are reverse osmosis. So the thing about reverse osmosis, this goes under your sink, and it really filters your water from all of the things that we talked about. However, it uses about 5 gallons of water for every 1 gallon of reverse osmosis water. So it does have somewhat of a bit of waste.
Okay.
But it really filters your water and makes it nice for you.
And are these pretty easy? Like if you just buy these and take them home, you're not going to need anyone to help you put it together? Is it pretty straightforward?
Right. I mean, it really depends how handy you are, but there are very explicit instructions.
Okay.
And also, this one here at the bottom, this is our premium whole house filtration, and it's smart. So it'll give you the instructions. You're going to cut the pipes.
Oh, there's a little app or something.
An app,
oh, nice.
And then you're going to put the app on your phone, and then it'll tell you, do you have a leak somewhere? You know, do you need to change the filters? It'll give you all this information right on your app. So smart water is all the rage.
We have come a long way from
Yes.
like the standard Brita filter that I had in college, you know,
Yep,
just in
but
the
we're gonna
fridge.
talk
Those
about
are
that.
nice. Yes. Speaking of those, coming up, Debbie's going to stay with us, and Kylie, you guys will be talking about some other ways to filter your
That's
water.
it. Easy ways that you could just do right now, and it doesn't entail plumbing and all of that.
Very helpful. Thanks so much,
You're
Debbie.
welcome.
Hey, good morning, guys. We're so happy to have Debbie from Home Depot in studio this morning. This segment, I feel like, was made for me because we've had some water issues at home, and we're talking all about filtering your water.
Yes.
Okay, we have lots of different options for folks this morning.
Right. So earlier we talked about point of entry water filtration, so whole house filters and whatnot, and how to test your water. Now we're going to do point of use, POU. And point of use is where you're using the water. You can put a filtration device on it and make it easier just for that one device. So, for example, here's a water cooler, and this is pretty new technology where it's a bottom mount. So you know how heavy these jugs can be, and lifting them up and turning them over, and the water splashes all over. So this is something that the water jug goes right in the bottom of the cooler, and this is what you use. Now you have to have the jugs with the sealed top, and then this penetrates through that because the seal under this has to seal to the rubber top. And then you just push it down in, set it in there.
Easy.
Close the door.
And you got yourself
and
some
you have your hot, cold, everything, and it
Yeah.
just siphons it up instead of pushing it down.
Okay.
Then we have this. Now this is great for camping, small spaces, whatever, you know, sporting events, whatever you have. This, of course, would not be cold on its own, but you can submerge it into a bucket of ice or what have you. And this device just goes right on top of a jug, and you're going to just twist this, snap it on, and push it through. And then you just do this, and it comes out your spout, and you have filtered water at all your events, which is nice.
I think for camping, this would be ideal if you have a group of people, if you have families, because then you don't have to worry about single water bottles or filtering just one. So that's a really good option.
It's
for
really
folks.
good, and also, like you say, you have plenty of water because we need to hydrate here in Arizona.
Of course, we do.
Bottled water is something, you know, everybody should have handy. Now, if you have in your shower, if you don't have a water softener or a whole house filtration system, right in your shower head, this is called the Sprite filter for showers. And what you're going to do is you're just going to turn your water off, undo your shower head, and then from the arm coming out of the shower, you're going to screw it into the filter instead. And then you just screw your shower head onto the filter.
Oh my gosh, Debbie, I need this.
And this is 6 months. And you can see here, you can set the month that you put it on, so you know
that's so
in 6 months.
handy.
Now you could either set the month that you put it on, or you could set the month that you need to change it, whichever works best for you. And then you just put this back on, turn your water back on, and then you're all set. There's also one for your faucet. Now this one is if you have an old school faucet, right? This is not for the pull down kind like we talked about. This is an old school faucet, a pure filter. Now you turn this on when you want the filtered water, but when you're washing dishes and such, you don't have to use the filter. And this one lasts, you know, it'll give you an indicator when it's time to change because it's by water usage. And so that's really nice as well. Now,
I was just going to ask you for the shower. I mean, what are the benefits of having, like, for your hair, for your skin? Is this super helpful to have?
Everything, yes. And the filter takes out calcium. It saves your actual shower head as well.
Mine is not looking very
and
good.
your skin. It really is great for everything. Now, this is a new type of pitcher. You were mentioning earlier about the Brita, the Pure. You know, we're familiar with all those. This is called the Zero Water. And what you're going to do is you take your filter and you screw it in from the bottom like this. A lot of people, it's confusing. They drop it in from the top, but you don't have to do that. And then you're just going to secure that in and pour water. Same premise. Now, once it drips through this filter, it will tell you you'll have all your fresh water. Now, it comes with a tester. Now, this water here is the tap water. And you can see the number on there.
How are we doing it,
in the
Arizona's family?
500s.
Okay, so I shouldn't be drinking the tap
Don't
water here?
drink the tap
Okay,
water.
noted.
Then you can see this is the zero water. It's like 003. If it gets to 006, you want it, and you know you have to change your filter.
Okay.
So this is really helpful to know how long the filter is working and whatnot. And then one other thing is your fridge filters. Now, a lot of people, you get an indicator that it's time to change up to 6 months. You want to change your filter. If you use the water a lot, 3 months, it'll tell you when. But a lot of people, I'll get to the store and get the filter. If you're not changing your filter and water is running through a dirty, used filter, that is not
good. Okay.
So you want to make sure when the indicator comes on, you definitely change that filter.
Can I try this filtered water?
Absolutely.
See how it tastes. Okay. That's very good.
Yeah.
Clean water.
And it's got nothing
I'm making
in it.
the switch. Okay.
Okay, very good.
Debbie, thank you so much, as always.
All right.
So many options for folks, and so happy to see you here.
Thank you. And I'll
in
have
person
all
as
this
well.
information on my Home Depot Debbie Facebook page and Instagram on YouTube, or you can find me at the Arrowhead Ranch Home
Okay.
Depot.
Awesome. Thanks, Debbie.
All right.